In the meantime, the Borno State government and the National Emergency Management Agency have scaled up intervention program in camps across Borno State to cater to the needs of those taking refuge as a result of the flood disaster. As camps continue to record high influx of people, the state government said flood intervention is the immediate need of the victims. A visit by TVC News to some camps reveals that most victims are stranded and unable to get shelter. Let's bring in our senior reporter, Jesse Tafida, who's standing by to bring us updates on the situation. Jesse, you've covered this flood disaster from day one. Tell us more about interventions for victims of this flood incident.
Government is doing a lot together with the National Emergency Management Agency to cater the needs of the victims. The victims are coming out of their houses from day one till today. And that is why the camps are recording high influx of people. That is why the state government also reopened other schools that were closed to serve as IDP camps for the victims of the flood disasters. And inside the camps, there are stations, the kitchen stations that the state government has placed for the people to cook for them. But it is overwhelming. People keep coming into the IDP camps, and the food intervention is not enough. You could see from some of the footages as I was going into the camp this morning, it is really disheartening. You see people rushing on food. Other individuals are trying to help the government by cooking in their homes to bring to these people. But the situation is overwhelming. There are those that farm inside the Bakassi IDP camp, and you could see the IDPs trying to pluck out groundnuts to eat. Food is what they need. The situation is overwhelming. You could see women and children waking up in the morning, not getting anything to eat. The state government is doing its best, doing what it can to give them food. We could see a lot of kitchen stations there, but it is doing nothing to these people. We spoke with some of the victims, and they said they are still hungry. All of their food items are being washed away by the floods, and all they want now is food. Food is the first thing they need, and then shelter and other basic amenities. And the WHO, UNICEF are concerned about the health care needs of these people because the camp is recording high influx of people. There are possibilities of outbreaks of diseases like cholera, monkeypox, and others. And that is why there's the stations, mobile clinics for these people, so that these health emergencies doesn't come unawares to people. But the immediate need of the people now is food. As we continue to record high influx of people coming out of their houses, the water is gradually receding in some areas, and that is why some of them can now have access to safer grounds. IDP camps are filled to capacity, and then the Borno State government continue to appreciate efforts of people that come to the state to donate food items and cash to support the government. The latest now, some minutes ago, the group the CEO of Dangote Group, talking about Aliko Dangote, just left the government house, and he donated a sum of 1.5 billion naira to the state government to assist in catering the needs of the victim. Also, there is a delegation from the NNPC Limited. They came to the government house some moments ago, and they said they are donating truckload of food to the state government and medical consumables. And they also appeal to other well-meaning individuals to support the state government in catering the needs of the victims. And then to tell you what the situation is like now, there are heavy clouds in Maiduguri, and anytime soon there will be rain, and people are having questions: what is going to happen with these victims that are not getting shelter? What happens to them if this rains fall? Because it's getting darker in Maiduguri at the moment.
I really can only imagine what victims of this incident are actually going through. But thank you very much, Jesse, for that update. And it's good to know that donations are pouring in for victims of the Maiduguri flood.